Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ranting and Raving with Kevin. And boy, do we have a jam-packed episode today. From Shillspedition 33 to just what is Square Enix doing? It's just remake, remaster, put a game on Xbox. Nobody's gonna buy a game on Xbox, especially a JRPG that's 4 years old. I guess, 5 years old. Final Fantasy 7 Remake is from 2020, so, like, you know, they've already played it. And the Xbox fans, all they play are the first-person shooters and multiplayer nonsense, so I don't even know, man. Square Enix might need its own ranting and raving video at some point. Of course, the JRPG Faker update, and the shills there, which there'll be another one on there probably next week or 2 weeks, depending on when I get to it. And then also, just the slop that you see on the Twitter feed, and in particular from these people who go, X year is the greatest year in gaming. You know, last year they said 2024 is the greatest year in gaming. The year before that, 2023, the greatest year in gaming. The greatest year in gaming. Now 2025 is the greatest year in gaming. I went through the list of the guy, you know, he posted all the titles of the games that he considers the best games of 2025, the greatest year in gaming. And it's like, maybe there's 3 of them that are good, and half of them I never even heard of. But again, I'm a JRPG supremacist, so what do I know? But for those who are new here, remember, we follow Chud's Law, which has 3 main rules. Number 1 is, everything I don't like is woke. Number 2, I'm right, you're wrong, what I like is good, what you like is bad. And number 3, it don't matter. None of this matters. And also, it's not part of Chud's Law, but my own little extra thing I need to add. It's fun to yell into the microphone. All this, oh, I'm so positive, I'm positive. I'm positive too, but I like to get angry about the things I hate, and I fucking hate all the people and things I talk about in this video. So I hope you enjoy it. Ranting and raving with Kevin and screaming into the microphone, because it's fun, and you should try it more often. It's actually, it's very fun. It's better than therapy, honestly. We'll rant and rave more about Expedition 33, and, like, I don't know, man, I keep going back to how I feel this is such an astroturfed game, and what my main beef is there's a lot of these people who don't play a lot of JRPGs, but they, and again, Expedition 33 isn't even a JRPG, it's a French RPG, but they go back to it, and they're like, it's the second coming of Christ. It's unbelievable with these people, and I've already said a million times, I'm never going to play it, the game looks like shit, I don't like the overhype, never going to play it. So, we get the whole thing about, the turn-based is a good filter. But this is Expedition 33 director Guillermin Broch says he feels like the prejudice against turn-based RPGs is still there. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? I mean, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. There's so many great turn-based RPGs, and if you're someone who can't play it because you have no attention span, and again, for Expedition 33, that's a game for those people because it's a pseudo Souls game with the dodging, parrying, and all the attacks and whatnot, the timed attacks. But to me, turn-based RPGs are so relaxing. They're just comfy. They're peak Kino comfy games. And what does that even mean by the prejudice? So let's continue reading here. I could talk about the prejudice forever. Laughs. Personally speaking, I think Japanese turn-based RPGs were super popular up until the Xbox 360 era. It's odd to use Xbox 360 because, like, even then, Xbox 360 had Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon. Every other turn-based RPG was on the PS3. Nobody bought an Xbox for turn-based RPGs or JRPGs. They bought an Xbox for fucking Halo 3. That's what they bought an Xbox for. But around the time open-world games started getting more popular through gaming media, JRPGs started being considered uncool. Well, that's just from a normie's perspective. They think they're uncool. I hate normies! While they do still sell a large number of copies of the Persona series as a prime example, I feel like the prejudice against turn-based RPGs isn't completely gone. So I think another example I'll bring up, what he says there, is whenever you see a Nintendo Direct, and take not the indie one they had, but the partner showcase they had like a week or so ago, they showed off the new Octopath Traveler game, and then that other one, the HD 2D whatever, which is kind of like a East Zelda type game. And then all the attendees, oh, it's not Mario or Zelda, we can't play it. Those people get all filtered by it, but you gotta understand, like, the JRPG fan, it's bigger than it ever was, honestly. But it's by no means small, and you don't want normies to play JRPGs. Do you really want someone who plays Grand Theft Auto and the generic shooter to play a JRPG? You see it now with the hoodweebs. The hoodweebs come in, they see, oh, we love Reed, our hoodweed Kang, and they do all this nonsense, and then they try to destroy it. They say, oh, Angie sucks. We hate Tita and Agate. We hate all these people. Fuck you. You're a normie. You gotta go back to wherever you came from. So, oh shit, I don't want to, no, don't, I don't, something might pop up there by refreshing it, but let's go back here to Night Sky, which I gotta show you this guy. This fucking guy, he like created a whole new account, which I don't know if I can find the old account. You see, you notice here, Night Sky new account. Like, he had Night Sky Prince, and his whole thing was, Elon's shadow banning me. No, Elon's not shadow banning you. Your shit is just typical slop nonsense. It all changes. What changes? You know, what are we talking about? Like, let's look at his thumbnails. Oh, the best moment. Which I love Kingdom Hearts. Change will happen. Oh. Like, get the fuck out of here. Your account sucks. That's why. Alright, let's see. It really is. The 360 era is when things got nasty for turn-based RPGs. Look no further than the reviews for Lost Odyssey. Easily would have been an 88. Funny numbers there. Plus, on Metacritic, if released today. What did Lost Odyssey get? Like, can we even look that up? I mean, let me just show you something. Oh. This is one of my favorite games of the last few years that I played from 2022. Look at its score. I mean, you see the users, like, who gives a fuck about this? But it's, oh, 69. But, like, who gives a fuck what the reviewers say? And even then, like, they'll give it an 8. They'll give it a 7. I mean, I'll give this like a 9. Like, fucking, this game was amazing. Even like, I don't know, the trails. Alright, Trails into Reverie. Like an 80? Like, what is it? Look at the 70. Look at these skills. These reviews. Although, it feels like there's a lot of padding. The padding?! Like, these fake fucking normies! I hate the normies! I hate them so much. Alright. So this guy just said the same thing. Was this the same? Yeah, it was the same article. Oh, we'll save him for later. Alright, so that's my rant about Expedition 33. Then we had this, which Square Enix laid out their game schedule for the rest of 2025. While their multi-platform strategy is in full swing, they have a lot riding on the Switch and Switch 2 this year. Nintendo fans have shown to be the biggest supporters of strategy RPGs, Dragon Quest, and Octopath Traveler lately. Alright, so Square Enix, the rest of the schedule, these are games that are already out. They're just releasing ports. Bravely Default, this is a fucking DS game. And this, what a disaster of releasing this game anyway, because, first of all, it's a DS game, not many people played it. Great game, actually, I'd say. And they released it on the Switch 2 exclusively. I'd love to buy this game again on the PS5. And make it available on PC. Xbox if you want, but maybe 5 people will buy it on Xbox. So, is that really smart to release a DS game, re-release it only on the Switch 2? Final Fantasy 16 sucks! This game is terrible! And, okay, so just recently launched on the what, 10 people buy that on the Xbox? Romancing Saga 2, I guess, okay, that's the Switch 2 version, which this game already released on everything. Final Fantasy Tactics, overrated as fuck. Dragon Quest 1 and 2, Soulless remake. And then Octopath, is that the Octopath Traveler 0? So that's going to release on, that's a new game actually. And Octopath Traveler, like, I played the first game, maybe 30 hours of it, but I just stopped playing it for some reason. It's a good game, but I don't know, I never went back to it. I would like to finish it and play Octopath Traveler 2, because they're both classic turn-based games. They're kind of similar to Bravely Default. And then, oh, Final Fantasy VII. This game, this is the remake though. This released in 2020. Who's gonna buy it again on the Switch too? I don't understand it. This is also going back to like Trails, Kai no Kaseki or whatever, Beyond the Horizon, which is releasing in January. That was supposed to release in the fall, but they pushed the release date back for the Switch too. And I just question, how many more people are going to buy it on the Switch too? I just don't get it, because, you know, if you're a Nintendo fan, I'm not even a Nintendo fan. I'm more of a PlayStation guy, but I like my JRPGs. So any game that's not exclusive to the Switch, I get on the PS5, and then the Switch I have to read Fate Hollow Ataraxia. But if you're a Switch guy, you know, you're going to have your Switch exclusive, and then you're going to play other games on PC. You're going to play this on PC. Okay, so this makes no sense, because this is a DS game, and it's Switch 2 exclusive. Realistically, how many people are playing it? If it were released on the PS4, PS5, Switch 1 and 2, PC, Xbox, everyone can play it. It's just bizarre to be a Switch 2 exclusive when this game is a DS game. This, I mean, okay, so the PS5 had the original rights to it for like a year, then it went to PC, now it's on Xbox. I don't know. Again, Xbox fans don't like these games. This was already on every console, but now it's getting Switch 2. This is a remake of the PlayStation 1 game. This is new remake. This is new. And then this is a game from 2020. 2020! It's just wild, man. So then they show, look at this, down 15%, down 16%, down 50%, down! Square Enix is failing! They're failing. So, they're failing, but their solution is, let's release more ports. I don't quite get it. So, there you go. And then our Faker shill update, we have the three wise shills making their way over to a PAX West for the Shill Nice America. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the translation. The localization is perfectly fine. Trust us. We're the voices of reason. I hate all three of them. I hate them. Can't trust them. Look at this. June is over. We're in August. Change the fucking profile picture. But let's be real for a minute. Okay, it says journey into the magic of turn-based RPGs of special guests. So they're gonna tell us about JRPGs, which David, I'll give David the pass, because if you look at his channel, he's been uploading videos like he did Let's Plays 10 years ago. I do firmly believe David is a true, like, okay, he had his retarded post about the Trail series and how, you know, the hot spring scene, which I turned that into a video a few weeks ago. He had that retarded take, but otherwise, I do believe he's been playing JRPGs his entire life and has enjoyed JRPGs. These two, they just come out of nowhere. It's like, oh, look at us, we're making videos. Yeah. Shills! They're all shills. Fuck them.
I hate you! I hate you!
I'm telling you, it's an art style thing. Yeah, it is. It's because they don't want to be associated by playing the cringy anime games. Like, oh, no, you're a pedophile. Oh, good. I don't care what you call me. Xbox is just a joke at this point. And honestly, look, I like consoles. It's comfy for me to play on consoles. I know PC, Master Race, PC is the way to go, but it's comfier for me to play on consoles. I don't know why anyone would want to have an Xbox. Like, Xbox makes no sense. What are the exclusives on Xbox? At least with PS5, you can say Astrobot for a time. There was Stellar Blade, but otherwise, I don't get it. Why Xbox? And then Nintendo, you obviously have your Mario, Zelda, whatever. So you got to sort of have a Switch on the back burner, but otherwise, you need either a PC or a PS5. Xbox is useless. what a bizarre take to bring up the Xbox 360 when talking about JRPGs. And again, while JRPGs are very popular in our circle, they're still pretty niche. And I don't want them going mainstream. They should just remain the way they are. If anything, lose more fans. Get these people out of here. So, like, I don't even think there's a... Like, what was the director talking about? Prejudice against JRPGs. You either like them or you don't like them. I don't like walking sim movie games. I don't like first-person shooters. So I don't play them. So, I don't know. There's people who don't like JRPGs. We don't need to cater to them. Like, it's all about catering to everybody. No, if you cater to everybody, you have no one. I just like to scream into the microphone. I can't help it. But seriously, that guy, you know, I've watched a few of his videos, and it's just, I don't know, something about all the jump cuts, like, it just rubs me the wrong way. Like, if you watch one of his videos, you'll see his face, and he'll say something, and then there'll be a jump cut. Like, he'll say one line, jump cut. One line, jump cut. If you can't do it all, you know, obviously there'll be some edits, but you gotta do it in, like, 1 or 2 takes. What are we doing? You know, it's just crazy. Fake YouTube channel. I feel like if you're not a fan of JRPGs and you play a game like Star Ocean: The Divine Force, you're not going to like it. Just like if I were to play the new Call of Duty game, I'm not going to like it. So I'll give it a bad score. Alright, so then we get... This guy's... We'll look at his page too. But this guy's another one who does engagement bait slop that I always see on the For You page. What's your game of the decade so far? There it is! It'll never leave me alone! Expedition 33! It's eternal! By default, Elden Ring has to win. We'll go through it real quick. So the decade, it's been 5 years so far. The decade is far from over. I don't like Souls games, but we'll give it by default. This game, overrated nonsense. Overrated nonsense. Indie slop. There you go. Yeah, why is this guy saying... Do you understand what decade we're in? We're in the 2020s! What the hell is the homie talking about? Alright, but let's just see this guy's page, because he just gives you all... Oh, Expedition 33! Ninja games are so bad. Dude, I actually heard this game is quite good. This game just released. Looks pretty good from what I've seen. Alright. Alright! I'm triggered! Wild how 2025 keeps dropping banger games left and right. Which game are you most hyped for right now? Well, right now, Fate Hollow Ataraxia, which I'm going to start reading tomorrow, hopefully. This is, time and time again, all the video, whether it's JRPG or just regular video game YouTubers, they all do these posts where X year is the best year. Last year, 2024, was the greatest year of gaming. Now, 2025 is the greatest year in gaming. It's really not. When you look at the bigger picture, I mean, I'm just throwing a number like 2004. The height of the PS2, that's the greatest year, okay? I'm just throwing that out there as an asterisk, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, every year is the greatest year in gaming. Let's go through it real quick. Let's see. Okay, Ninja Gaiden 4. We'll say, okay. No, this is a stupid remake. Who gives a fuck? This is Souls-like nonsense. Who gives a fuck? Overrated nonsense. Who cares? Absolutely not. Wasn't this already out? Didn't we already see Hades 2? Demon School? Who even heard of Demon School? Shinobi? I don't know. Terminate? No, who cares? Like, half these games, what the hell's going... I've never even heard of this. Constance, Dying Light, Borderlands 4. Who honestly is hyped for Borderlands 4? I'll give you Metroid Prime 4. Okay, people are hyped for this. I'll give you that. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay, some people are hyped for Silent Hill. I don't know, man. Maybe 3 of the games here are okay. It's just baffling. It's baffling, I say. Shilling Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. Alright, I saw this one from our dear friend Hiro Mashima, the creator of Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Rave Master, and many other manga series. Posted this, and I saw it! Glam Skewer Expedition 33, the rest is obviously in Japanese. I'm like, what the hell is this guy writing? So translate it. So far, the most fun games this year, these are his favorite games. Death Stranding 2, Expedition 33, Donkey Kong, 100 line in Fantasy Life. So, oh my god. We'll give him the bottom 3, but come on. Come on, Mashima, I thought you were better than this. Destiny 2 and Clair Obscure. Donkey Kong will give it to you. This game I understand is really good. And then Fantasy Life, you know, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I fucking hate Expedition 33. I've already explained it a number of times. I did my own episode ranting and raving about that game in particular. But in short, I hate the way it looks. I don't like ultra-realistic graphics. You know, we need to have anime graphics. If I can't goon to the waifus, it's a bad game. You know, simple as that. So those are the rules there. There will be another video. We got to dive into the fakers again, because that's like the worst of the worst. Like and I consider a lot of the JRPG fans fakers in that they were never JRPG fans like back in the day. I grew up playing on the PS2. You know, maybe there's older people played on the PS1, SNES, whatever. But a lot of these people, I feel like, played the AAA slop for years, and then they realized that, you know, at a certain point, those games are just dog shit. So they gravitated over to JRPGs, and they have infected it with their wokeness. And I hate wokeness. Everyone I don't like is woke, and I hate them. And they have no soul. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and peace out.
99.